someone who can be as volatile, can be as explosive. I think that's what's really going to come into question here.
Definitely a player with a very, very strong advantage. Wolf being a character that if you get that opening, you have these combos that if you get one of those fair turnaround bears, you could be seeing stocks being taken so early.
As we move on in, here we go. Battlefield is primed, and now Greg is going to look to take on Minimo from the UK as Minimo trying to cover an aerial option through the platform instead. Greg able to outmaneuver for now, buying a little bit of space, trying to find a way in. Instead, there's out of shield art the way to go. A classic couple of down throw dash attacks from Minimo forces Greg to retreat up to the top platforms as cheers from the crowd come on in, and a couple of eggs have been tossed there, Ali.
It all begins now. Mo is looking really just to play this slow neutral here, not going for any kind of overextensions in his advantage. They don't want to risk these Yoshi nairs getting a reversal and just opening the chance for the Greg to start taking percent. Wolf, another character like Chrom that has quite a punishable recovery. Two very linear recovery moves, and Yoshi is very good at punishing them out. However, Mo is just keeping Dagtesto in the corner, but he will get back onto stage. Jabbing out, very nice. Oh, just misses, and the up smash is going to take that song.
And this is where things get interesting. Now, there's a very sort of common ideology that people say, oh, Wolf can't kill, which I definitely disagree with. But it's not, it's not based on nonsense. Wolf does have to work and find setups in order to take those kills, because a lot of his main kill moves aren't that spammable. You can machine gun bears all you want. They're not going to walk into it and touch wood.
Exactly. No player with their marbles will be walking into that move. And Greg is just seems like a player that's going to be avoiding these things, playing very slowly, very patiently against Mo. But I think giving a bit too much respect in this advantage. That's an issue when you're one of these lower seeds against player. F smash will take the stop.
Pulling the trigger right there. And one thing I've noticed about Greg already compared to some of the other Yoshis we have seen today, they are very much they're very 0 to 60. They're very stop and start in the sense that they will pause their aggression, retreat, think, and then just explode with a very haphazard option. And just there, you can see it works. Playing fairly safe. We saw them go for the down B. Did not work, got punished. Play a bit more safe. F smash. Checkmate.
And we see it happen there again. Going for an F smash in center stage and being punished for trying to follow up using another dare unsafely on shield, getting killed by that F smash once again. And Mo is just playing this slow game to his advantage. He's getting a lot more percent in these slower openings, getting more wins in neutral. So I want to see if the Greg is going to start going for these more explosive windows, more just going for these long combos, seeing if that labbing and practice will have paid off for this event.
Let's find out. Speaking of combos, Minimo struggling a little bit against that Yoshi armor. Going for those down throw dash attacks is dangerous as he does catch him with the Cyclone. Instead, it's the up throw and fares that Greg is able to jump through. Falling there, instead goes for a down smash, but is punished by Greg himself. Minimo just not having the reach to punish that, but he's still got a lot of advantage right there. Greg is one kill move away from death, and he does give Mo the setups every now and again. If he does play his cards a little bit wrong, he could eat an up smash, which has been a favorable option of Miniature Montgomery this evening.
You see the Greg there just waiting patiently, spamming the Yoshi shield drop animation. You see where he does the little wave. Just waiting patiently in this game. And you say he's at this high percent, anything is going to kill. Any of these stray kill moves that Wolf has. And it becomes very scary. But Mo is just playing slowly, and just like that, we'll take the stock. Catching these short hops as we see with Yoshi with that back clear fall through platform.
And you really do have to watch out for Wolf on these platforms. Back air, it's a great move, don't get me wrong, but it's got a lot of solid wind-up. So that when Mo drops through the platform or runs off the platform, that gives him so much more safety, so much more leeway to actually get away with it. And that is when he is going to look to strike. You can't be running into it there, sir, even if you do want to short hop and get something going. It's all about the patience.
You have to wait. Especially in the scenarios, I feel one of the issues that some players will have is that when they're stuck, someone's above them on platform, they're just hitting, they're sharking. the importance with shocking is that you need to take your patience to follow that player, to try and take the time to catch out a mistake and then just keep them in that disadvantage. But instead, we saw just quick panic options to try and get a quick hit out and losing the game for it. Now going into PS2,
a little bit more room to play with right now. We have avoided those plats right now as Bagatesco with just a little bit of a slow opening right there. Instead, Greg going to eat an up air. Immediate down B, but the stars actually do mix up Minimo. Well, something's going to work too many times there, Ali, but it does give Greg a little bit of advantage. It's going to suffer, though. The shield does go awful low. Retreating once again. Minimo abusing these lasers. The length of PS2. That's going to make it nice and comfortable for him. You can play at any range. That's the thing about Wolf. That's the scary thing, whereas Yoshi has to commit. These eggs won't be finding kills there, Ellie.
They won't be finding kills, and they definitely won't be finding percent as well, with just the chance these lasers just breaking through them and doing so much. As well as, one thing I've noticed here is that TheGreg is going to get some pressure on Mo's shield, but not actually do anything with it, as we saw earlier. It's getting pressure on the shield, getting the shield low, and then giving Mo the chance to take a breather, reset neutral, just avoiding that up smash, you know. Wolf's kill moves sadly do just take it. I think TheGreg is playing for the crowd right now.
I think so. I think the 6 rolls in and out, and then the random spikes in neutral. And hey, it might be what he needs right now. What's up shields and down specials?
Not quite taking the stock, but 170%. A lot of these hits and a lot of Yoshi's kill moves are going to be taking it right now. Yeah, just avoiding it. The star is taking it, but dash attack will end up taking the stock.
And you can see there's a smile on Greg's face. Say what you want about the gameplay. He is feeling confident now as they're just coming through. Hey, it might be stale, but we're still going to eat it, baby. You can make croutons out of it if you want. As Greg does fall back down, suffering now, slowing it down a little bit. There's a bit of a shield spam. The crowd are loving it, but Minimo, he's not here for your nonsense, as he is able to keep him on the chase with a couple of dash attacks, a couple of pistols.
Definitely, and Mo is, as you say, Mo is just playing this so slow, but just say what you want about Greg. He's making a show and he's having fun while
he's having a great time right now as the down smash, the up smash even, not quite able to do it, instead another up B.
Shaking his head as the 8th down B does not hit, but maybe
this one. Oh! Unfortunate. Greg's got a smile on his face still. Let's see if he can whip up even a single stock off of Minimo right now. Sent back air flying with that back air.
Commentator's curse coming through in a full effect there. The back air, a little bit of a weird DI, but it's just catches out, and now TheGreg is opening and just taking percent. I thought we were away to see a lot of percent racked up.
I've got a feeling he's going to down B out of disadvantage here. Slowing it down just a little bit. Great B reverses. That is one thing I have to give to TheGreg. He's really great at mixing up his movement coming from the ground. It's just when he's in the air, obviously, it's the DNA of Yoshi, right? It's so much easier just to hit a button and then make a plan instead of doing anything.
I don't think I've seen a single empty hit. But down smash will take that set, and
there it is.
He may have not won the set, but he did win the people's hearts.
He won the hearts of the people there, Ali. Beautiful stuff.
You can see here on the camera, the any dimension did not come through. We were trapped. It was the Irish dimension coming through.
It was, and they were all having a great time. What can I say?
We were loving it. Mo always so gracious in victories. He always goes, just give a smile to the camera.
Yeah, a little smile.
Look at that.